Oh my God. People make big deals out of nothing for no reason. Joe Whitt Jr. didn't say anything wrong.
If he's going to run the ball and if the coordinator makes a decision for him to run the ball, we're going to treat him like a running back. And we're going to hit him that way. So that's their decision if they want to get him hit the way that he gets hit. If they don't, they'll keep him in the pocket. But that's what we're going to do.
So we're 3 days away from the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, and we have some big injury news for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts not looking so good in practice as far as mobility, and also Joe Whitt Jr. said that they plan on hitting him like a running back if he decides to run, and that caused for a lot of fans to take it the wrong way. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's on.
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about quarterback Jalen Hurts and how he looked in practice for the Eagles, and that could be a concern for them headed into this game, and also Joe Whitt Jr.'s plan to attack Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense on Sunday. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So, first things first, man. People are reaching. People are taking what Joe Whitt Jr. said and making it bigger than what it is. So, in Joe Whitt Jr.'s press conference today, he basically said that if Jalen Hurts decides to run, they're going to hit him and treat him like a running back. And the world is just blowing up as if he said anything wrong. And the thing that kind of kills me about it is why all of a sudden when Washington says something like this, it's the crazy thing you heard. But you got Lions fans, you got Eagles fans, you got other teams fans saying the same thing about Jaden Daniels. If Jaden Daniels runs, we plan on hitting them. We plan on trying to injure him. That's what they're saying. We didn't say we plan on trying to injure Jalen Hurts. We just said we're going to play football. We're going to treat him as a running back if he takes off as a runner, as you should. You shouldn't try to soften up or lighten up on him because he has a boo-boo knee right now or because he's a quarterback. That's not how you win games. Man, you got Baker Mayfield running over Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? So these quarterbacks are just as tough as anybody else on the field. So you don't lighten up just because you see Jalen Hurts has a knee brace on. No, you are going to attack him as if he's 100% healthy if he takes off and run. And I'm pretty sure that is Vic Fangio's philosophy as well when it comes to stopping Jaden Daniels. If they get to lay a hit on Jaden Daniels, they're going to try to knock his block off. That is just the nature of the game. That is football. So I don't see the big deal of people trying to reach and trying to create bulletin board material for the Eagles as if what we're saying is crazy. No, bulletin board material is Seth Joyner, former Eagles player, saying Washington has no chance and a snowball chance in hell to win on Sunday. Countless other podcasters and fans in your community basically saying along those kind of lines. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference to have confidence in your team, but to clearly see a team like Washington that finished the season hot, go into Tampa Bay, knock off the 3 seed, then go into Detroit and knock off the 1 seed, and then still try to say there's no way in hell that we win is just kind of insane. That's bulletin board material right there. Not Joe Whitt Jr. saying we're going to hit. We're going to hit Jalen Hurts if he takes off and run like he's a running back. Because I mean, at that point he is. Now, speaking of Jalen Hurts, that's the bigger story. The Eagles are coming into this game very banged up. Now, I will say, out of all the people that are injured, they're going to all play. It ain't nothing that I expect for anybody to miss or hold out for this game. It's the NFC Championship for the right to go to the Super Bowl. So all these guys are obviously going to play, but they're not 100%. Clearly, like a guy like Quinyon Mitchell, he's not 100%. These guys are pretty banged up, but none bigger than obviously Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, he sustained a knee injury last week versus the Rams, and obviously again, I expect him to play. Now, before making this video, I did want to say a lot of mixed signals coming from Eagles fans. You had some Eagles fans that said, hey, I'm a little concerned about the video that came out about him running around. And you had some other Eagles fans that was like, hey, he's good. We're trying to make a story. So, although Eagles fans, I dislike your team, I'm not just making this video for clicks, because before I made the video, I wanted to read what you guys were thinking about. And y'all have mixed feelings. Some people don't think he looks good. Some people think he looks fine. And ultimately, Jalen Hurts is a competitor. He's a guy that is going to play because it's for the right to go to the Super Bowl. But I do think you guys are at a disadvantage because his mobility is a big part of his game, and he's not going to really have much of that, if any, at all on Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised if he obviously wears a brace on Sunday, but if he wears a brace on Sunday, that's a telling story of where he's at. Even if he doesn't, he's still not 100%, but if he has to have a brace on, that just tells you everything you need to know. And if you call yourself a loyal Washington Commanders fan, well, I want to put that to the test. Can you name this Commanders player by their voice?
You know, that don't just happen, man. We're going to win a lot of games if we keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So,
how long do you guys enjoy this one?
Just a 24-hour rule.
Leave it down below in the comments section who you think that player is, and you're going to be a shout out in the next video. It's not to say that we're just going to beat the Eagles because Jalen Hurts' knee is messed up. No, because the main culprit of their offense is obviously Saquon Barkley. But Jalen Hurts is a guy that also relies heavily on his rushing ability, hence to why he had a rushing touchdown on last Sunday versus the Rams. So I think it plays into Washington's favor, if you ask me, if he has a knee injury, because it's going to force him to have to be a pocket passer, and time again, when you ask Jalen Hurts to beat you from the pocket, he can't do it on a consistent basis. Now, again, it would be very surprising if he does it this weekend, but when asked to, he struggles at that, right? I mean, for all the good that he had on those first two drives before getting injured in the last game we played each other, you got to remember, go back to that game, he had a couple balls that were inaccurate, that was in the dirt and all that, so he does not throw the ball very well. I don't know what happened to that Super Bowl run 2022 Jalen Hurts, but that Jalen Hurts has disappeared. He's not a guy that is going to beat you with his right arm. Now, when healthy, can he beat you with his legs and have some nice timely passes with his arms at times? Yes, but if you're taking away one part of his game, something that he loves to do and something that he's very, very good at, and telling him, "Oh, you're one dimensional now. You only could beat us. You only can beat us with your arm." He's gonna struggle, in my opinion. And more on their injury report, Dallas Godert, he missed his second day of practice today with an ankle injury. So, again, that is very, very concerning if I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Do I fully expect him to play on Sunday? Yes, it's, again, for the right to host the NFC in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts was limited on Wednesday and full today, so that is an increase and a very good sign for Philly fans and for the Eagles. But, again, on Sunday, I'm going to wait till what he looks like on Sunday warm-ups. If he got a brace on, if he plays in a brace, that tells me he's not 100%, confirmingly. Like, he could not wear a brace and not be 100%, but if we see the brace on, that's going to tell me all I need to know. So you're going to have to get after him. I think this is a game where you blitz heavy. I think it's a game where you send 5, send 6 at sometimes, mix it up. And this is a game where we're just going to have to win up front. We're going to have to win up front. Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Doris Armstrong, Frankie Louisville. We're going to have to win up front, man. Dante Fowler, if I didn't already say his name, felt like I did though. Then the next guy on their list that is a little bit concerning too is Cam Jurgens, their center/guard. He had a back and he did not practice Wednesday, nor did he practice today. Quinyon Mitchell dealing with a shoulder. I think you got to attack that. Now, it's a shoulder. I don't think it's going to be anything that obviously holds him out because he was limited yesterday and a full participant today. But if he got a shoulder, man, attack him, man. Get your hands on him in the run game. Terry, Dayami, you know what I'm saying? Try to knock him off his game. I'm not saying injure him, so don't say, oh, you're being dirty, this, that, and the third. I'm not saying injure him. I'm just saying, he's not 100%, so attack him and use that to your advantage because, again, these guys are coming in a little bit wounded. So that's the injury report for the Eagles, and for us, we're pretty much good, man. Only big blow we had was Sam Cosmi, obviously, but other than that, Washington seems to be good. Obviously, Marshawn Lattimore, he's good. He's on his third game, about to be on his third game. It's no worse for the wear, so we're fine headed into this game. I think what Joe Whitt Jr. said was taken totally out of context, and I think that guys need to relax and stop trying to use bulletin board material. And it's gonna be a good game. I respect the Eagles. I do not like the Eagles. I respect them for the success that they've had in the past, but now it's time for Washington to take over the throne. When it comes to Washington, we are now the guys that you have to run through. As Terry said, he's tired of them saying the division runs through Philly. No, the division runs through us, and we got to prove that in order to be the champs, you got to beat the champs. And these guys have constantly been the champs year in and year out, so we got to beat they butts on Sunday. And I think if you can get out to Jalen Hurts, if you can establish a run game, if you can slow down Saquon Barkley, slow down Jalen Carter, we're gonna be in good hands, man. And I'm super excited for this game. But that's a quick injury update for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comment section. Do you think Jalen Hurts, Eagles fans, if you're out there watching this video, again, I'm not wishing injury on Jalen Hurts. I'm not saying, oh, he sucks or he can't do this, he can't do that because of his knee. But give me your honest assessment of how you're feeling about Jalen Hurts and his knee in the comment section. Are you a little nervous? Do you feel like Jalen Hurts cannot move how he normally is moving, or are you completely confident and fine in his ability to perform on Sunday? Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. As always, me boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Want to roll to 9,000 subscribers. I'd be greatly appreciate if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. You have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there. Peace.